It's like that. You ever see that meme where it's like wondering how something got there, and there's like a car on top of a gate, and then there's like a dog on a roof, and then you've got like Kamala Harris at the podium or whatever, and then you got Pete Buttigieg in East Palestine.
I don't know. There are ashes here. There are ashes in Pennsylvania. There's even ashes in East Palestine, or maybe that's just Pete Buttigieg's presidential ambitions going up in flames.
Yeah, look at this guy.
That one? You guys like that one?
That was a good
burn.
pun. I was going to go with Ash Wednesday too, but that would be a really bad pun.
I think I would say that would be too mean, but Matt Walsh has convinced me otherwise. So,
Yeah, you
bravo.
decided you decided you could be mean now.
I mean,
Only for goodness.
well, so the issue is, talking about this Matt Walsh thing. I'm not saying to, scream at somebody and insult them. I'm saying be meaner. You can't just be passive and say, slow down there, Democrats. You've got to actually be like, no, stop. And we should shame people doing bad things. Like degenerate behavior that harms children should be shamed and ostracized and shunned from society.
I like the word mean in mathematics. The mean is the average. So you're really bringing things back to center when you're being mean. And a lot of times that can be like, no, well, reality is this.
Phil's face right now is hilarious. He's just like, he has this look like, Ian, you're insane.
In that sense, be mean if you're going to ground people in reality. But if you're attempting to make their life worse with your behavior, then that I think I have no.
Ian, you can't go and just say, let's change what the word means.
Nope. Stop, Phil. I felt the pull you felt, right? You feel right now, but I got to go with Ian on this one because he's basically giving a golden ticket for everybody to be mean to bad people.
I am mean in life.
So
I will tell you
what he's
directly to
saying-
your face what I think.
What he's saying is, if there's someone who's a really bad person who's harming kids and you are mean to them, you're actually pulling them back down to the average by doing so, and I'll take it.
Look, wood chipper goes burr when it comes to pedos, but like when it comes to like actually being like changing the meaning of words.
Now there you are with that meaning. Mean. What does that mean?
I think Ian you have an issue with like making puns out of political arguments.
I think about I've always thought
My
about being
head's gonna
mean.
explode
think
after that one.
Being mean isn't being nasty. That's why they're different words. It's not being cruel because that's why they're different words. Like meanness has a purpose.
I'm sitting here, being like, all these people are talking to Matt Walsh saying you shouldn't be mean to people and blah, blah, blah. And Matt's like, no, there's no limits. Like, we can't let these people do these bad things. And he's giving you a straight justification for his action. And then Ian gives this circuitous semantic definition of, well, actually mean just signifies the average, in which case when you're mean to someone, you're just making them average. And it's like, okay, however you want to
literally causing me physical pain with that.
However you want to justify calling someone a creepy degenerate, I will accept.
Well, not that. I wouldn't.
Yes, what Matt Walsh is talking about is like be as cruel as you can. Like he intends to be cruel.
I don't think Matt Walsh was saying be as cruel as possible.
Well, okay,
I think
maybe not as possible. Okay,
he was just saying be mean to these people. These people. I talked about this with Ali earlier. Talked about it last night. You've got people who are doing bad things that hurt people.
Yes.
And they either experience positive reaction or neutral reaction. If there is no negative response to their actions, they'll just keep doing it because the investment is clearly in one direction.
Yeah, it's
positive
like
reinforcement.
A kid that wants to eat sugar, and you're like, no, you can't have that. Like, you're being mean. Why are you being mean? I want it. And you're like, you're not going to have it. Sorry.
That's a good example.
And so that's me being mean. But if I'm actually want to hurt that kid and make that kid's life worse, that's not the reason to be mean to him.
If you want to make that kid's life worse, you give him more sugar.
Exactly.
It's like
call him an idiot. I could insult him too. You stupid moron. I'm not trying to hurt the kid. I'm trying to protect him by being mean.
It depends. I think this is another good analogy for what's happening in the culture war, what's happening with society is you've got people who are gluttonous on social media in a social sense, in that they will do weird things, get a positive response, and then say, I will keep doing this, because no one is giving them a negative response. You need to tell people who are doing bad things what you're doing is bad. And you can do it in a bunch of different ways. Calling someone creepy and degenerate is not the worst possible thing in the world for a person, and it may make them rethink targeting children and causing harm to other people.